Hi, this is Brian from WobbleWorks. While scanning the sky in the Luminos app, have you ever noticed a large group of satellites flying in loose formation across the sky? This short video will take a deeper look at these flock satellites and the progress they represent in worldwide global imaging. The flock satellites are the creation of Planet, a company formed in 2010 by former NASA scientists. Starting in 2014, waves of flock satellites were deployed in numbered groups known as constellations from the International Space Station, and later deployed directly from rockets from Russia, India, and the United States. There are currently more than 150 flock satellites circling the Earth in low orbits just a few hundred kilometers above the surface of the planet. Tracking the flock satellites is easy in the Luminos app. From the browser root, tap Space Stations and Satellites, scroll to the Celesttrack data sources to add new categories, find the Planet Labs category under Weather and Earth Resources and enable it. Go back to the satellites listing and check the Planet Labs category so that its satellites will appear in the sky. If you have an active internet connection, the data for the flock satellites will be downloaded automatically. The individual flock satellites are referred to as doves, and each dove is a small 3-unit CubeSat, meaning that its dimensions are only 30 by 10 by 10 centimeters. Each dove includes a pair of solar cell wings, which can generate around 20 watts of power. The primary feature on these satellites is an Earth-facing camera with a 3 to 5 meter ground resolution. Together, the satellites in a flock constellation take regular coordinated images of the Earth's surface for research purposes. Planet makes their imaging data available to businesses and governments for agriculture, defense, climate study, emergency monitoring, and more. Individual satellites gather images as they fly over Earth and transmit them to ground stations when they pass overhead. In 2017, Planet achieved its Mission 1 goal of imaging the entire Earth's landmass every day. You can use the Luminos app to follow the polar orbits of the flock satellites and see how this works. Start by selecting Earth from the Solar System menu, or by tapping it directly while in space, and orbit it. If you've enabled the Planet Labs satellites, you should see them positioned in a polar orbit around the Earth, meaning that the satellites travel nearly across the planet's north and south poles on every orbit. While orbiting, use the Luminos time control to speed up the flow of time. You'll quickly see how the orbit paths move the satellites slightly westward on each pass around the globe, allowing them to cross over and image every spot on Earth over the course of a day. I hope you've enjoyed this quick look at the flock satellites. For more information, check out planet.com for access to their image data, and check out wobbleworks.com for more about the Luminos app. Then get out there and start exploring.